As a consultant to retailers over the years, I've heard more and more that this trend of online sales is making retailers feel like their sales are going down. Every time where they look, they see the dream to reality, how to earn money online, e-com and affiliates. You can make a fortune online from e-com stores to affiliate links. Influencers are selling the dream, but here is the reality. I want my retail clients to know and understand that they are still very much needed, and they actually can do as well as a bricks and mortar store as online do. So the trend up, the sales down. What the reality is, high failure rates in e-com. 70% of e-com startups fail within their first year, more than double the average business failure rate. Only 10 to 20% of new online businesses succeed, with most failing within the first 120 days. Rising ad costs and customer fatigue equals harder to stand out. So trend up and sales down. The top challenges of selling online: high competition, you're up against massive platforms and cheap imports. Costly ads, paid traffic doesn't guarantee sales. Logistics headaches, shipping, returns and delays, and customer disconnect, no face-to-face trust or relationship. So the challenges of selling products online. Firstly, there's diminishing customer loyalty. Shifting consumer behaviors and economic challenges make it harder to retain customers. Technical issues. Slow loading websites, complex navigation, and poor mobile experiences contribute to high cart abandonment rates. Scalability problems. Many online retailers face system performance issues and limited scalability, leading to potential outages during high demand periods. And more buyers are hesitating because of scams, shifting trust issues due to reports of marketing deception. And my first video in this playlist is called How Buyers Are Deceived. So you can look at that on the playlist. I will leave a link somewhere that may or may not be clickable, but you're welcome to subscribe and always get them, or check my playlist on a regular basis. So discouraged independent retailers. In their mind, the trend is up because online sales, more and more people are selling online, buying online. And so in their mind, retail, the sales are down because of that. And yet, online is growing, but bricks still sell. Your store still matters. So if local retail is up, here's why. This is the strength of bricks and mortar retail. Operating a physical store in a local community offers distinct advantages. Firstly, personal connections, building relationships with customers who know you and trust you. Immediate product access, customers can see, touch, and take home products instantly. Community support, local shoppers often prefer to support neighborhood businesses. So here's why. The good news, you're a local retailer, and that's a superpower. You already have trust from your neighbors, a curated product mix, in-person service that no bot can match. So the best of both worlds for retail stores is leveraging the internet without the stress. Retailers can enhance their physical stores by utilizing online tools such as social media marketing, engage with customers through platforms like Instagram and Facebook. Online promotions, advertise in-store events and sales online to attract more foot traffic. Customer reviews, encourage satisfied customers to leave positive reviews, boosting your online reputation. So best of both worlds for retail stores also looks like this. Use the internet without becoming an online store. You don't need to ship across the country to succeed online. Instead, do what successful local retailers and restaurants do. I wanted to show you this. I'm going to try here. This is the best of both local and retail. This is Reed Stationery. So I want to tell you a little story. My husband has a cross pen. It's engraved and it was gifted to him and he loves it. But he's always looking for the ballpoint pen fine black, and it's not easy to find in a lot of the typical stationery stores. So I went online checking, and when I checked stationery stores, Reed's came up. So this is what their their page looks like. When you click on their page, you can see the information that you've got right off the bat. Of course, here we have website directions, call, and all the other things that are in here, including their competitors. So Reed Stationeries and RKR Stationery, those are their competitors in Calgary, and of course showing the map here. Now, if you went on and I searched cross pen refills fine black, and it revealed the following. So as you can see here, this sold out, sold out. So that's a good thing to do. The retailer's obviously keeping his website up to date so that if something is sold out, people aren't going to drive down to the store to get that. But when I looked, I saw this one, Cross 8514-2, ballpoint refill fine black. That was exactly what he was looking for. And for $14.98, you know, this is not an expensive thing to keep a beautiful pen working well. So when you go online, you also see their store. So I think it's important that if you're going to have an online presence as a retailer, that you show pictures of your store. So when people are driving to your place, they identify it. Because a lot of times I have found that it's very hard to see addresses on a lot of commercial buildings. And if the streets are busy and the cars are going by really fast, then it's even harder and more difficult to see where the store is unless it's the sign really stands out and you have a good idea. When I looked at this, I also, as a merchandiser, I also noticed the windows. You know, they're doing a lot of merchandising things in the windows that really appealed to people. You can see this extra big pen and extra big pencils and even signboards that are in there, making everything extra large. Why? So it's visible from a distance. From the people driving by, walking by, they can see it from a distance. That's part of good merchandising. So this was the information that was on there. Located in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, heart of the trendy 17th Avenue Southwest Shopping District. So Reed's is the place to go to find the city's best selection of writing instruments, stationery, greeting cards, and party supplies. So pay attention to what they're saying about their store. With a long history of stationery in the family, dating back to the 1930s, when grandfather James Lewis started Lewis Stationery, Reed's was established in 1984 by John and Maura Reed. 40 years later, their legacy is still going strong as Reed's continues to be family owned and operated to this day. Another reason people like to shop locally and support it, because they really value someone that has stayed the course in the good times and the bad. So here they describe with over 6,000 square feet of unique shopping, Reed's is the largest fountain pen and ink store in Western Canada. Reed's specializes in fine writing instruments and pens. It has a vast selection to choose from, including limited edition items and luxury brands you might not find anywhere else. They even have writing instrument specialists that have been in the business for over 20 years to help you find what's right for you. So obviously you're going to have to come in or communicate with them in order to do that. Reed's also stocks a huge selection of greeting cards, gift wrap, party supplies, helium balloon bouquets, giftware, home decor, stemware, books, toys, art supplies, seasonal merchandise, and novelty items, all beautifully displayed, making it truly a browser's paradise. And if you were to go online, they actually have a video showing their store, and they would be poster child store for my book, The Organized Retailer, because their store is just beautifully laid out, beautifully displayed, and I can just see a place where people would love to go and shop. Easy to find things and everything categorized and departmentalized really well. So here's what you can do. Post your products online. Show items you always carry. List prices, descriptions, and availability. Let people know they can come in and get it today. Use simple catalog tools. There are online catalog tools if you want to know how to do that and put it onto your website. There are free low-cost apps to create mini catalogs. Post them on your website or social media. When I say post them, the mini catalogs, or you can post your information about your store. Add call now, DM to hold, or stop by today. I have purchased things off of Facebook because it said DM underneath the little ad. It said DM to place your order today. So I did that. and then we arranged a payment. It was a local guy who was making these beautiful shadow box frames to put on walls that I needed for a client of mine. And that worked perfectly. We met up, I paid him, and I picked up the items and installed them, and everything was really good. So if they see it, they'll come for it. Locals do shop locally if they know what you offer. So that's the key. So I have a ready-to-shoot checklist I'm offering you, and it's available at todaysdisplays.com. And what it does is it's a ready-to-shoot checklist because it's showing you how to get ready. Firstly, the first page is about preparing. The second one is comparing the benefit of a static ad, a recording, a movement and a recording, a video, and then the in-store location experience. And that chart has 9 different formats to compare. So that's really good. And then the last page is actually mistakes and fixes. So mistakes, there are 5 mistakes that most people make in photography of product, and then how to fix them. So that's worth your while to pick up. It's a free retail resource. So take advantage of that. So here's my conclusion. While online selling presents numerous challenges and high failure rates, bricks and mortar retailers can thrive by combining the strengths of in-person shopping with strategic online marketing. Embrace the best of both worlds to build a resilient and successful retail business. And you're going to want to see the last video in this playlist, which is 61% prefer in-store. So the statistics are changing. It used to be people would come in the store and then go online to see if they could get it. Now they go online to check it out and then find the store where they can get it. So retailers, heads up, you're in the right place at the right time, and you're entitled to do well. So make your store more than online shopping. Learn how and learn now. This is my book, downloadable PDF for free, Transform Your Store Beginning Today. It's called The Organized Retailer, and it'll share with you how Velda, my client, used the 4 merchandising keys to boost her sales 70% in 3 years and sell her business. Now, she says over here that she had more productive staff because every item had a place, reducing wasted steps and maximizing efficiency. She had organized supplies, saving time and preventing overpurchasing and improving workflow. Engaging display, she said the customers browsed longer. I witnessed that. Found add-ons easily, which is part of cross-merchandising feature displays. And they spent more, which was a good thing. Now, keep in mind that when you make cross-merchandise displays and you put items from different categories together, but with a theme, a color theme, or a style, or a seasonal theme, then people come in and they're attracted to it because it really looks good. And then they see an item and they see another item. It's a lot of times because they can't decide between items, they'll actually buy both of them. And that happens a lot. And lastly, streamlined customer service. Faster checkouts and strategic merchandising ensured seasonal sell-through. And that's what every retailer wants, so that your goods are always rotating. And I'm talking more about gift and tableware and boutiques and gourmet and shops like that, especially gift shops such as in a hotel or hospital, things like that where they have quite a nice variety. And it's a real challenge to keep them looking good and still shoppable, and as much store you can put in the store as possible and still have it shoppable. So my bottom line is always don't discount display. And you can find more retail resources on todaysdisplays.com. And I will see you in the next video. So be sure and subscribe if you want. I put out 1 video a week, and when they're in a playlist, they don't all come at once. So if you're subscribing, then at least you get it compared to when I'm promoting it and it hasn't been published yet. But that's the way we're doing things. So we'll talk to you soon. And if you're a retailer, I wish you all the best. Bye.